I hijacked the stage from our moderator.
No problem.
Is feed forward. Feed forward. I am the feed forwarder today, so I hijacked and no need of other introduction. Again, you know me. So feed forward, for the sake of guests, is something like we give the findings from the speakers when they spoke. What are the positives and what are the shortcomings, or what are the improvement areas they can do, so that further it will be improved from there. So these are the feed forward things. So now today I am the feed forward person who will be giving the feed forward. I made some notes, and again, as always, let me ask the speakers who are there, is it okay if I give the improvement areas open, or you want me to give it in private?
Yes, sir.
Fine? Okay. Fine? Okay. That's good. So first, today's deep dive talk is by Uday. Uday, excellent job as usual. Your opening is great. You opened, how many of you are salaried here? Hook the seed into the mind of the audience very well by connecting to them on what is the topic based on your topic name, pay slip to 12 page. Okay, so that is very nice. Okay, and you have a very beautiful hand gestures. Every time the hand gestures are very nice. You use the hand gestures very well. And other one is you captured the audience pulse, and audience were hooked to your topic. Anyway, generally finance is some topic when it is related to us, we get hooked. But you have done it, crafted it beautifully well. So I think some of the improvement areas which we can, not improvement areas is not just for Uday, for every one of us to learn, even for myself, okay, is the utilization of the stage can be effective. When I was learning in some other sessions, there was a saying, don't eat breakfast on your uncle's grave. Okay. So the point here is, for everyone I'm saying, even as it's my learning also, in one of the scenes in your speech, you say that, oh, my uncle died and here we have buried him and this is his grave. In next speech, he goes this side, okay, now I came to my home, I'm eating breakfast, and here he comes and eats breakfast. So when you're seeding some part of the stage in the audience mind as this part is this for thing, don't eat breakfast on your uncle's grave. Okay? So utilization of the stage can be better, where I'm saying that you said initially there was my friend and you showed this, and later on my friend did this, my friend did that, went to this. Okay, it might not be very prominent in such small space, but when you're using the actual stage, the utilization of your depicting some aspect of the speech in a part of the stage works a major thing, because that's where when you go there, your audience will be thinking that, okay, you're in this particular zone. That one is one thing we can practice. So other thing is, good thing about both the deep dive speakers is, let me see how much time, okay, I'm running out of time, I will give you in 5 minutes. Both the speakers is, your slides are awesome. To the point, simple image, easy to understand image, only few bullet points are there. There is no text, there is no jargon. You are explaining, because no one will be able to understand by seeing your slide in depth. So they must be listening to you. That is very good. So your both slides are very nice. And one common point or one common improvement area is, when we are sticking to some time, try to conclude in that time. Or both the speakers were not able to conclude on time, they are taking extra time, at least 1.5 minutes extra. Today, me being the timer, I was able to see the time as well. So please conclude it on time. So now coming to the next second deep dive speech, Janardhan, it's knowing is not doing, or the modern trap. Your point of the title is very good, catchy, attractive. As I said, the slides are very nice. Okay, and what I liked very much is, when you missed something to explain, you covered it up saying this is a commercial break. On the spot, impromptu humor is created. That is very much important as a speaker if you want to attract the audience. It might be anything. It might be a corporate speeches as well, talking to your team as well. It is very important. That is very nice. I'm not going into the depth of the language wherein with respect to the grammatical mistakes and all those we are not native English speakers. We definitely need to improve a lot, and the improvement comes as we take more opportunities and speak. Okay. Other thing is the hand gestures can be better with respect to yours. When you're speaking like this, no one takes you seriously in the audience. When you're speaking like this, they will consider, okay, he's just speaking, standing there. Your hand gestures are very important. And whenever you are speaking on stage, always try to have an eye contact. Never miss the eye contact. It might be with one person or entire group. Choose one person in the group and have that eye contact with that particular person. If you are not comfortable with everyone. When you are trying to think something, look at that person. Think in your mind, but you should not be in a mood. Audience should not think you that you are trying to think something and looking up here and there. You lose the audience. Once you lose the audience, to gain their attention again takes a lot of time. He knows it better as a trainer. Other thing, if you have your notes on mobile, don't spend more than 2 to 3 seconds looking into the mobile. Again, you lose the audience. So these are some things which you can do better, is my observation. Again, here nothing personal and nothing against anyone. These are points for each and every one of us. And coming to our short speeches, we have a very good humorous speech by Vinay. Our motto is short speech, but it went like a stand-up comedy. But a very good attempt of the stand-up comedy, I can say. It's very nice. You are able to connect very easily that humorous topic about men, provided no women are there, no female participation today. So it is very nice there. Only point is, again, I am saying, when you are giving a conclusion, conclude it in a right way. Abrupt conclusion of anything will not give. Tell me one thing, open question. What is the thing that will impact you more while you are coming out of a movie theater? Is it the opening scene or something in the middle or the climax? Climax decides your thought process about the movie. When you don't have a strong conclusion, anytime, it might be movie or it might be our speech, opening is important, interval bang is important, climax is much more important. So how we conclude is very important. Okay, you were doing a stand-up comedy, I get that, but conclusion of the stand-up comedy is missing. Okay, you were saying that time is up. Okay, my time is up. Okay. Okay, so that conclusion thing is very important. That's one thing. Other than that, it's humorous. That's fine. There is no problem at all. And the next speaker, next short story teller is Vishwa. Vishwa, you have started it very well. You have a very good smile as you are on the stage. That is one thing. We need to smile, and that will attract the audience. Irrespective of what is the audience mood, you need to smile. Okay, as a speaker. That's good. And you have used coming into onto the stage, you started this hand gestures of the count. That is very good. It will make the audience to connect. He's saying something. What are these points? It will make the audience to connect. That is very nice. It's a very good opening, and Titanic story is good. The moral which you try to bring it out of it is good. But I felt from the story which you try to bring out is fine. But you are unable to connect that positive attitude of a person to be with respect to the story 100% correct. Might be articulation might be better over there. Okay, and hand gestures are good. One more thing, as I already said, eye contact should be consistent throughout the speech. So think of this. I'm saying this particular feed forward session, and Vishwa, you have done that thing, and I think there you can do better. Is it good when I speak to the wall, or is it good when I speak at you, at your eyes?
At your eyes.
Right? So that is very important. And I'm not saying this eye contact is important only for the small group. If you have 10,000 people in front of you also, you can choose one person and have the eye contact. Within a blink of 2 seconds, you need to change the person and change the eye contact. That is where you will actually grab the audience. Okay, so eye contact is one other thing. You have the eye contact, but it was inconsistent. So there you can improve better. Overall, 2 deep dives are very enlightening. 2 short speeches are, one is enlightening, one is humorous, and this is the feed forward. Hope you got good input from me, and handing over to our moderator.
Thank you. First of all, thank you very much, Manoj, for wonderful 2 sessions which were nothing but group activity as well as feed forward. Why do we call it as not feedback but feed forward is because after taking the feedback, we want to get to forward and then implement the things which he has suggested. It's not for particular speakers today, but we can reflect ourselves the feed forward things to all of us. At the end of the day, again, what I believe in is that perfection is a myth, progress is the key. Okay, so this makes all the people to have to get forward and to achieve something irrespective, and it makes us to be grounded. There is no such a kind of thing which is called perfection. But what makes us to be keep continuous is that commitment and consistency is the key. And now again, wonderful things that to make us remind is that